All right, what's up everybody? Another day, another property home tour. If this is your first time tuning into this channel, my name is Chakits Krulsawat with Simply Vegas. I'm a licensed real estate agent out here in Las Vegas, Nevada. So today I'm going to show you this gorgeous property. And what I love about this property is the backyard and how large this lot is. You never or ever can get something like this again here in the zip code of 89123 because everything is all completely built out. At this point, it's all about land, and I'm going to show you what this backyard is about. But before we get into this house, I just want to show you around the neighborhood here. Now, this is a gated neighborhood. We are off of Pebble and Maryland Parkway. So the backside of this house is Maryland Parkway, and this home that we're going to be touring today features 4,953 square feet, 5 bedrooms, a den, total 4 bathrooms. Also, I want to give a quick shout out to Darcy for allowing me to tour her beautiful listing today. And she's with Realty Now. All right, so let's get into it. Let's see what we got here. Wow, look at these river rocks here. These things are expensive. Now, this was probably the original with the house, but it looks like they added the synthetic grass. Now, the owners of the property, they did a lot of work to this property. As you can see, this is a 3-car garage. We've got a balcony here, a balcony up the front there, then we got balconies in the back as well. Let's go take a look at the side of the yard. The exterior paint looks to be in good condition. The home is facing southeast. All your sun exposure will be out here in the back. As you can see, we have solar panels. Now keep this in mind, with solar panels, you need to make sure in the contract, is it a power purchase agreement or is it a lease? Okay, do you own the solar panels? What is also the remaining balance as well? Also, I notice all the vegetation out front. You'll have the irrigation system, and also you have a bunch of lights. It's funny how they put those owls there, so that way you don't have the birds landing on the pop-outs, but believe it or not, that does not work. So I can tell you right now, they actually redid this front door. They also added a camera doorbell. This is the original doorbell here, so it looks like that was just painted over. So they definitely painted the exterior. As you can see with the stamped concrete, all this was painted too as well. Now let's go inside. Let's get some AC, guys, because it is getting a little bit hot out here in Vegas. But before I get started with the tour, as a courtesy, I will be putting on my booty, so hang tight. Now, I didn't say booty, I said booties, okay? Give me a second. Also, another thing, if you guys haven't had a chance to subscribe to this channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel because it's about to be 100-something degrees out, and I'm out here showing properties to you guys. And this stuff is hard work. It's not easy, let me tell you. All right, let's see what we got here. So, as soon as we enter the property, definitely greeted by this staircase. Very clean and nice. As you can see, it's completely open. Where do you guys want to start? Left or right? You know what? Let's go this way. So a couple things I've noticed here. We have the alarm system. This is a brand new one. Now you can actually hook up your camera to this. Also, the AC unit can be connected to this through an app as well. So there's a lot of integrated systems that you guys can do. Now I noticed the flooring, we got porcelain tile here. These are 24 by 48. Nice color in the porcelain tile. As you can see, I mean, this is butted up very nice and tight, straight edge cornering. We do have a little bit lift here. These things are very hard to float. Looks like we got 6 inches on the baseboards, orange peel texture. 1 inch on the bull nose here. So this was all original as far as texture wise. You know what, let's just come down here Now what I do like about this property is one thing is that we do have a basement here as well. We'll go out to the backyard in just a minute. But I just want to get the lay of the land for just a second here. So here's your formal dining room. Now you got to keep in mind, this home was built in 2002. So this is just kind of like the living area. They added that little cute little fireplace. I mean, that's got to be at least 24 inches on this fireplace here. All brand new plantation shutters throughout. I mean, they cladded this whole thing. Now this home, the way it's designed, I can tell you, it's American West. American West, they owned a lot of land out here. At the flooring here, this literally feels like it's laminate flooring, tongue and groove here. You can just really hear it too as well. If it was LVP, it would be more of a thicker type of grainy material. But as you can see, I'm tapping and you can hear it. So that kind of just indicates that. All right, let's start off on this side. All right. So as we come down this way, we have a little bar section, okay. The original tray ceilings. Oh, I love that little light there. These are all going to be dovetails. You can just tell by looking at the cabinet itself. Beautiful quartz though. So we got a little damage here. This is kind of like normal, but what I do like about quartz, this stuff can actually be fixed. They would just come in here, seal it, and buff this out, so easy fix. Oh, it actually has a sink. I didn't even realize that until right now. Okay, this is the 3-car garage. See what we're working with. So the garage is epoxy. So on this one, we have a breaker box on this side, but still our main panel is on the other side. We do have a central vac here. We have a soft water system. And then we have a hot water system. This is probably only a, how many gallons? I mean, this is probably like a 40-gallon tank. Let me see here. Oh, capacity, 50 gallon, okay. So this is enough to supply the house. This is perfect. I do love the service door here. All right, we're gonna shut this garage door. We're gonna go back inside. Make sure it's shut. Okay, we're good. All right, let's take a look at this laundry room here. So I've noticed a couple things with the flooring. With their transitioning on the flooring, because you got to understand, there's concrete underneath. The laminate is probably less than 1/4 of an inch, but then we have a 3/8 on the tile itself. So the level's not the same. Typically you would use a transition, like a wood transition, but it's still lumpy. But what they did was cut about 2 inches of a tile, and what they did was sand the back of this down, and they flushed this thing out as best as they could. You know what? This actually is a pretty good idea if you're not floating the floor. So I actually like this. Not bad. Also, I noticed they tiled the baseboards in here as well and capped it off with a corner around on the top. Okay. I can definitely appreciate that. So these are 32 cabinets, but they took it all the way up to the top. The only time you would take this to the top on a 9-foot ceiling is if you had a 42 cabinet here, but because this is only 36, I felt like this should have been dropped a little bit, so that's something I definitely would change. Brand new appliances. I definitely love that. Now, it says washer and dryer is not included, but obviously you can see it here. So you need to make sure when you're purchasing home, look at the description in detail to see if the refrigerator, washer and dryer, and all the appliances are actually included. If it's not included, make sure to write that into the contract. Also, because this is brand new, make sure to get the warranty as well. So we got some additional closet space. Here, this should be our water lines, because this is how they used to do the plumbing back then. So these are all PEX plumbing, so this is actually good. And as you can see, everything is all labeled. I'm just going to turn off the lights as I go along here. Love the fact that we have a nice high vanity. And we got our lit mirror. So we'll go shower here. Okay. Turn this off. Let's go into the office. Now this looks like it could be utilized as a room because we do have a closet here. Now on this one we just have a half hot and then our chandelier light. All your rocker switches have been replaced. What do we have here? Utility closet, okay. So it looks like the alarm system is with ADT. So we have a slider here, we have a slider there. Well, let's take a look at this kitchen island. So this one is not book match, but I definitely like the island. And I love how they made this about 6 to 8 inches, and also they skinned the back with the island. I mean, they use a lot of quartz here for sure. And it definitely looks more custom this way, so I do like that. And because this one has a sink, it's required by code to have an outlet. Then with the white cabinets to finish off, but then the front lip here, you have a 1-inch front face, but on the other side is a 6-inch front face, which makes sense. Then we have our undermounted sink here. This is like a matte black here. It's like a stainless steel. I like that. Look how the colors here off the light reflection. So we have I believe a 3/4 horsepower. Soft closing cabinets. Take a look at the appliances. Dishwasher, we have a KitchenAid, all brand new. Make sure to get that warranty with it. Then we have our double stack oven. And this is a 240 or 220. Yep. 36-inch cook countertops. Looks like we have some pot drawers as well. This is actually well designed. And as you can see, we have our 36-inch cabinets. Okay. Man, there's this quartz all over the place. Now, this is unique. This is like a industrial refrigerator. I've never seen this before, but it's kind of cool though. Number one, it's got like wheels. Typically you would have your built-in refrigerator here, but they did something a little bit different. So this is just a refrigerator here with your shelves, right? But on this one, it's black. Typically it's like stainless steel. And then they have a refrigerator on this side here. But then you also have your dining area here. But your formal is going to be on that side. So you have like a round kitchen table here. So that way you can just, you know, enjoy your breakfast. Then here's your formal dining area. All right, so what I think I'm gonna do on this is we're gonna head down to the basement first. And I didn't realize there was actually a basement until I walked in here. So let's go downstairs. Now, oh, real quick, guys. If you want the description of this property, look how I'm wearing my glasses. Okay. Just real quick, if you guys want the description of this property, what I want you to do is just text me 264-8503. That's right. If you text me that number, I will send you the full details of this property. I'm talking about measurements and all that stuff, right? Everything that you need to know about this property. So again, text me 264-8503. All right, let's go down to the basement. Okay, that is the light for that. All right, not bad. That should be the pump. Here is our service. These windows should open. It's required by code. And then we should have a hatch that allows us to escape. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. Let's take a look here. And there it is. So all this right here is actually concrete, as you can see. Then we should have a pump to pump out the water just in case if water gets into the property. Property does come with a central vac system. All right, let's go upstairs now. Now, as far as for the cuts for the tile for the staircase, they did a very good job. It's very clean. So this one is a little bit unique because we have the primary with the retreat and with the balcony. Bedroom here, bedroom there, and so there's 4 bedrooms, 5 with the primary. 2 bedrooms shares a jack and jill. These 2 also share a jack and jill. So here's your suite here. This is a bigger bedroom. I noticed the closet is sprayed gloss, heavy gloss on that, even on the doors, on the casings as well. Let's go out to the balcony, see what we got on the balcony. Look at that. You also got a park right over there as you enter. Beautiful community. Like, I remember when I first came to this neighborhood, and this was like years ago when I used to like detail cars and stuff like that. I've always liked this neighborhood. Always felt like rich people live here. It was like 20 years ago. All right, I'm just gonna walk this way because I'm gonna just turn off the lights as we go along. So this one's a little bit unique. So we have our vanity here, but then inside here, we have a shower, vanity, and the toilet. So it's like when you come here, right? If you live in this bedroom, you're gonna brush your teeth, but then you gotta shut this door. But if you want to use that toilet, you need to shut that. But then now you're taking away from that sink. Surprisingly, during the design, this is not exactly the same. So basically what I'm saying is that this room right here, if you live in this room, it's smaller than the other, but you have more control of this bathroom than whoever stays in this bedroom. I don't know if that makes sense, right? I can't figure out the lights here because there's only one light, but it's not working right now. It just probably needs to get reset. So oh, there we go. I'm sorry. I just couldn't find a light. Let's light this up here. Here we go. Wow, they actually put a Collier toilet here. Interesting. Now this is not cheap with this slide here. Love the handle, nice. Nice little touch to it. So in this bedroom we have a half hot here, but there is no Cat 6 or coax cable. Now the paint job is nice. The only thing that's messing this paint job up right now is actually the chandelier. It's reflecting so much light that is bouncing off all the walls. And it almost looks like they did like a faux paint, but that's not really the paint color. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. Also, I've noticed on the camera it's picking up more gray, but this is like more brown. But you see how like the discoloration of the paint kind of gives you that faux look? That's not the color of these walls. It's because of this, guys. Oh, I just got shocked. So that was 2 bedrooms, okay? 6'8" on the door. Oh, what do we have here? Another closet space. Okay, not bad. Our attic access right here, so our AC unit's right there. I mean, these are some pretty decent sized bedrooms. Right there we have our outlet for our half hot. Then we have our walk-in closet. So coming into the bathroom here, so as you can see, we have a door here, again, Jack and Jill. Then a shower here. Shower is a little bit narrow. Okay. Toilets on this side. Now this is unique here because for this bedroom, a little bit larger, French doors. I think this would just be more like an office or something, but we also have a hot spot there too as well, which is kind of cool. But then let's just say if you come into here, right? One thing I've noticed, there's not a light here. That's something I definitely would add on. But let's hit that. Oh, you know what? That's not bad. Let's just turn this off here. Oh, you know what? We gotta turn off this light too. So that way I'm not doing double work, guys. So coming into the primary, we have the French doors. Then look how huge this retreat area is. I love these couches. I definitely would negotiate that and say, hey, I want to keep it. Now let's go look at this bathroom. So we have 2 walk-in closets. Now coming into the bathroom. Feels really elegant for sure. Let's see if I can make this a little bit more wider. Oh, I'm zooming in. I want to go wide. There we go. But this is just really cool though. I mean, take a look at the tile work. And I like how they utilize this curve thing. I don't know where this actually came from and why it's there, but it looks kind of cool actually. And here's your balcony to the front. It's kind of cool. We're not going to go out there, so. But let's do this. Let's turn all this off. Oh, don't forget the water closet. Then we have our balcony from the primary. The only thing about these blinds, you gotta like shut them all the way like this to like open it. That's the only downfall with these shutters. All right. Door's kind of tight, so. Oh, that's it for you guys. We're just gonna have to go outside. We're just gonna take a look together, okay? Let's get this light here. There we go. I think we got one more light. A house this big, I would change out all the rocker switches and just have it to an app. So that way you can just turn off all the lights at once and have certain settings, 1, 2, or 3, where you can leave some lights on, turn some off. But now we're gonna go to the back, but let me just turn some of this off. Here we go. We're gonna go check out the backyard. Which way should we go? Should we go through that slider? You know what? Yeah, let's just go through this slider here. This is an 8x6 slide. Very well. I mean, look at this backyard. This is worth every single penny. Now, the price on this home, I forgot to mention, price is only $1,380,000 for this. Love the fact that we got a covered patio. We got all new LED lights. Your sun exposure is definitely gonna be on this side here, so this is literally perfect. We got a Pebble Tech pool. We got some pop-ups too as well. I mean, the lot size on here is 15,682 square feet. I mean, you literally have room to build a casita if you wanted to. I mean, look at all this extra room. Now, property taxes on this property will run you roughly about $5,600 annually. Oh, look at this. We got some miniature green all the way through. Wow. Your HOAs, you're not going to believe this. For a gated community, a lot cheaper than my community, it's roughly about $83 a month. Can't go wrong. Oops. I mean, if you have kids, this will definitely be the home for them. Jacuzzi is definitely drained. So it looks like some of the pebble text of the jacuzzi definitely needs to be resurfaced. So it's definitely deeper here. We've got some stools that you can sit down there. And obviously this will be a waterfall. I mean, just look at this. I mean, this is gorgeous. Home has a lot of opportunity. This reminds me of when I used to work at Planet Hollywood. I'm sorry, was it Planet Hollywood? No, Hard Rock at the time, I'm sorry. You would have swim up bars, and then they would just play poker right here as people are just sitting. I mean, this is just so cool. Something to just relax. I mean, look, at the end of the day, I'm going to tell you this, guys. We work so hard. And the question is, why are we working so hard? For what? To make a better life, to keep up with the Joneses? And if that's the case, I mean, look, don't we all deserve something like this? Like, be honest with yourself. I'm working hard. I guarantee you guys watching this right now, 99% of you are working just as hard as I am, or even harder. If anybody deserves a property like this, it's you. I mean, what's the point? So it looks like you got a shed here. Looks like this shed just fell over. Take a look at the pool pump here. See what we're working with. Got a heater. No leaks, that's good. We got some cameras. Looks like we got the original AC units. It's probably an R22 over there. Incredible. I don't know, let me know what your thoughts are about this property. If you haven't had a chance to subscribe to this channel, I would highly recommend you subscribe. Other than that, I wish you guys nothing but the best, and be blessed, folks.